Hey, welcome to the Danger Zone. It's Ashley. Everything in this video was found on a public domain. Lots of love and many blessings your way. If you guys haven't heard the latest, it's the most ridiculous bunch of crap I've ever heard in my life. Several months ago, Meghan's sister went over there just to try to talk to her and immediately landed on Scotland Yard's watch list. Meghan made such a big deal out of her safety. There was no safety concern. Samantha stopped at the gate to hand her a letter to the guard in hopes that he would get it to her sister. In my opinion, I felt like Samantha was at least using her manners, because if it were me and my brother was in there, I wouldn't give a crap if I had to scale the walls and hang off the windows. I would totally make the news in a far more crazier way. I would get in that building. The closest Samantha got to seeing her sister that day was when she stopped by the trinket shop out front and bought masks of Meghan and Harry. That is so sad. It's totally snowballed into the most ridiculous waste of resources I've ever heard of. Really? The Orlando Sheriff's Department's involved? This blows my mind. As well as cyber investigators. I get Meghan and Harry are on a crusade to show people they're not taking it anymore, but she has actually charged her sister with harassment and cyberbullying, which holds a penalty of $200,000 and 7 years imprisonment. Hello. If anybody has committed a crime, you know what I'm saying? She's a joke. It's bad enough that she helped raise Meghan, housed Meghan, fed Meghan, and cleaned up Meghan's dark secrets. But she had to also sit back and watch Doria become a millionaire several times over. Samantha, let it go. You and your dad, let it go. No good deed goes unpunished. I've learned that the hard way so many times. If I was a bettor, I would bet just about everything I own, including my hippie van that I love so much. Meghan will be back. I promise. She'll be back around. Please don't be so fast to open the door to her. Make her earn her way back. And she's made sure that everybody around her is just as miserable in their close relationships as she is. She made dang sure to rip them brothers apart. And they had nobody but each other growing up. You know, somebody that could waltz in and just destroy the bond between two siblings, they're not worth crap in my book, honestly. And let's be real, the only thing they're missing out on, Samantha and Mr. Markle, is the money that she's passing out. Here's the question that I have and I cannot find an answer to. Do the rest of the royal family back this decision to put Samantha through all of this talk about scrutiny, really? When it seems like ISIS and those affiliated with that can walk through and make all kinds of threats and nothing really comes out of it, not even on the Scotland Yard watchers list. I'm baffled. This joker and his buddies literally threatened Kate to poison her groceries, to follow them around, to give them no peace, and then went after Prince George, a child. And I really haven't heard much about any kind of major repercussions. I know one fella got life. There's many fellas involved. Since when is somebody that's had multiple heart attacks and somebody that has MS in a wheelchair become far more of a threat than ISIS? Do you see what I'm saying? And then to come find out that the Hubb kitchen that Meghan did her cookbook with and raised almost $500,000 for is known to be a way station for 19 terrorists. Known terrorists. Does any of that make sense to you guys? I'm just curious. Let me know. But the royal family have a strong connection with Islam, no matter what front, no matter what picture they're trying to paint. To the degree that Queen Elizabeth II is actually related to Prophet Muhammad. a completely secretive allegiance. They know ISIS is not going to attack them. Those threats seem to be like a part of the show. It's truly crazy what you find when you dig around. Anyway, on to the funny thing. I will tell you this much. The Queen does not like Meghan, that is so clear. But do you know what she's doing? She's hiring a new housekeeper, and she's putting them right next door to Harry and Meghan, showing her level of respect for the couple, or lack thereof. That Queen is something else, I'm telling you. I'm curious to know if whether or not the new housekeeper will receive a list of do's and don'ts regarding their neighborly interactions with the couple. I'll see you soon and we'll talk fast. Y'all stay safe and be blessed.